People maybe don't want me to be in a blazer being like, hey guys, I want to sell you some stuff. They just want to hear, that was creepy. Jump scare. I want to find somebody with a Costco card who I can mooch off of. I mean, look at this. It's just beautiful. Hello, good morning. Actually, not morning. You guys know I never start these in the morning. It's 2:56. I'm about to get on a podcast interview. I'm interviewing somebody, a former student, for my show. And I'm in a really cranky mood. And so I decided, let me pull out the vlog camera and maybe the vlog will help, bring me back to center and help motivate me. And if nothing else, be like a fun little challenge and a fun piece of content. Hopefully fun. Basically, the long story short is I just found out I'm not getting paid for work that I did this month, which is very annoying. I'm not going to go into super details about it. I was actually really counting on getting paid. So I have 11 days. I'm recording this on October 20th. More like 10, considering the date. Today is almost over. I've got 11 days to try to make up that payment. And honestly, I need to set a higher goal anyway. The payment was for $2,500. So that's like my minimum goal that I want to make in 10 days. But I would like to honestly do like 10K, if I'm being honest. That's kind of like my stretch goal. So let's document the process of what it takes to pull $2,500 out of thin air. But first, let's do a podcast interview.
Yeah, so Facebook groups by far has been the best way to get clients. So I post in a lot of just local groups, where people are asking, is the recycling out today? My dog is lost. Your clients are there.
Okay, that recording went really well. I'm really glad that I had it because it put me in a little bit of a better mood. But now it's time to get down to business, which, by the way, that's the name of my co-working group. Well, it's not a co-working group. It's just a membership. It's honestly just the inside of my brain, which proceed with caution, honestly, is what I'll say about that. Some people will love it. Some people will hate it. It's really just a group where I talk about everything from my favorite snacks to some of the more woo-woo aspects of running my business to the more tactical, hey, let's do a workshop and, all of that. Today we did a co-working call. So what did I get done? Oh, I got a sponsored video that I needed to put up done on our co-working call. What I'm going to do now in this money-making endeavor, first I need to send out an email promoting that sponsored video. And I'm going to use the bottom of the email to also get people to register for a webinar that I have on Wednesday, in which I'm going to sell my course, the YouTube Creator Accelerator. So I really hope I can get some more signups to that. I am truly so confused about where the day has gone. I blinked and this day was over. It's nighttime right now. I mean, it also just gets dark way too early. And that is, seriously annoying. It's 6 something, 6:30 maybe, 6:26. So here's what I've been doing. There's this quote. What is it? What gets measured improves. Something like that, right? So if I am on this goal, $2,500, stretch goal of 10K, I need to actually write down my progress. So I wrote down the sales that came in today. So this morning I got a $500 sale for an accelerator course. I got one YouTube accelerator course and then another social media management accelerator course. So that is whatever that math is. So $1,241 is what we made today. Now, if we kept up this momentum times 10, we would be at $12,000, well above our stretch goal. That is unlikely though, because it's a Monday. I feel I don't know. It just is kind of unlikely and they were kind of random. But what I did is I learned from these things. So the $247 course, that came from my co-working call today in my group, Down to Business. One of the members asked about it. She was like, hey, what's this YouTube course all about? And I told her about it and then she bought it. And just a reminder to talk to people and also to talk to my group about it. So what I did is I recorded a little video just using my webcam and I posted it in the group and pinned it to the top of the group saying, hey, there's a week left to join the accelerator. Here's what it's all about. And we'll see if that results in any sales tomorrow or tonight. What else did I do? I made a little to-do list at the bottom. I sent out my email with my video today and with an invite to the webinar. Let's check and see how many webinar signups we have. It was not a lot earlier today. I am slacking at getting signups. But something about if you don't get a lot of webinar signups, number one, you can convert 10 people out of 10 attendees, you know? So like still give it your all. But number two is I actually think I'm going to record this one and try to use it as an evergreen sales funnel, like webinar replay. Okay, so I think I had 19 people this morning. I have 34 now. So, you know, it's better than nothing. Oh, and then I started shopping my inbox today. This is a phrase that I use sometimes. It's like, you know, especially for brand deals, partnerships and stuff, like I often get people reaching out being like, oh, would you be interested in, you know, getting sponsored by us? And then like, I don't know, I just get busy and I just like, they're always the first ones to drop off for me. Like I'm going to serve my students. I'm going to serve my like done for you clients before a brand deal, or they'll drop off. They'll be like, oh yeah, we're interested. And then I just never hear from them again. So I just looked through my inbox and I replied to like probably 10 different brands. I also replied to one person who wants to book a consulting call with me. So I sent her like the direct link, like gave her like kind of some hand holding. So yeah, shop your inbox, look through, tie up any loose ends, make things as easy for people as possible. If they say they want to enroll in a course, hand hold them and give them the exact link to click. Something else that you could do, like I could do with this sales goal, is I could be giving people discounts. Like I had a couple people asking about courses. I'm not at the point where I feel like I need to do this, but I have done this in the past when like I'm really trying to reach a stretch goal or something. I'll be like, okay, you're on the fence about joining. How about I give you a 10% coupon code, you know? And if you have the ability to do any of those kinds of things, just to push people over the edge of that, you know, hesitation, or offer a free call, like, hey, I'm happy to jump on a call with you if you know, want my help deciding if it's right for you. If we can do this every day for the next 10 days, I can drop this client who treated me terribly and, you know, continue pulling from the power within. Okay, I did one last piece of work that's not a revenue generating activity, but is something that I needed to get done. I got my session description for a 2026 speaking event, which is crazy to say. So far, I have 2 speaking gigs booked, and they're both in Florida. First one is in January in Orlando. I don't think I have like full confirmation of that yet, though, so I will not give you the details yet. And then March, I'll be at Digital Summit in Tampa. So the one in Tampa, the session description I just submitted is about influencer marketing. It's basically like what Ryan and I talked about in our last podcast. If you haven't checked that out yet, I'll link it. But I'm excited. It'll be my first speaking gig in Tampa. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. But I'm kind of hungry. Like I ate my apple. Do I eat more? I don't know. We're going to figure it out. But honestly, I think I'm going to get to bed. This is horrible. Like it's 8 o'clock. Once it starts getting dark like this, yesterday I went to bed at like 7:30. I didn't actually go to sleep. I just go up there and like bring my little laptop and watch YouTube on my TV up there. I'm like a little freaking like creature, like a, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm like a, you know, those images, like those books of like the little squirrels and stuff going underground or whatever. Like I feel like that's what I am. I mean, I guess that's what we are, right? The only problem is I have to decide if I'm done snacking. Like that is really the concern, because I have a no food rule upstairs. The only thing I allow up there is water. Good morning. Just got off a call with Metrocool, who's a sponsor of my podcast, my YouTube channel. They're awesome. We have like a monthly little sync, and I've got some stuff I need to send to them. But first, let's do a little looking at how our stuff went. Let's see. Okay, so we're up to 76 registrants for tomorrow's webinar. From 19 to 76, that's good. I mean, I still want more, but I'll take what I can get. I feel like, I don't know if it is, I think it's a lot of things, honestly. Maybe last year or 2 years ago, if I would have sent one email out with a webinar link, like I would have like 500 people registered. And to be fair, I'm having email issues. I made a whole podcast about it a while back. Basically, like I was having email deliverability issues. So I'm actually only emailing a portion of my list right now and have been for a while. So I'm sure that's part of it. But I also just think something about the world of online business has changed deeply. Like people just are not online as much. Maybe they're less trusting. They think like, oh, this is gonna just be like a sales pitch. And to be fair, yes, I am selling, but I do a good 40 minutes of true teaching. So yeah, that is just like solidarity if you are experiencing that. It's hard out here. Okay, so we've got that. What else happened? Last night I made an Instagram reel for the webinar, which is tanking. It's not doing well. I thought it was gonna do good. No, it's not. Oh, okay. I know something else I can do to make money really fast. I had a contract that needed, like, we were in that weird stage of like, yeah, we agree, we want to do this. And then when do you want to start? And then it was just like a gap. So I emailed him back and I got a date on the calendar. So now what I need to do is send over the invoice. And then I also got my YouTube check, which I honestly get really depressed about even looking at. And I don't want to like sound ungrateful. Okay, $9.25. I kind of feel like it shouldn't go on this because I mean, I would have made that anyway. This is not really a part of this like new initiative, but you know, I guess we'll just track it. So let's talk about YouTube. I want to get a little bit ready and we can talk about YouTube. But actually first, let's talk about my foundation. So I got some questions on my last vlog. People were like, oh my gosh, you have freckles? And I do. That's what my face looks like. This one is actually a scar. I had like a pimple that scarred recently. It'll probably take a couple months for it to go away. This one I'm starting to get a little nervous about because I feel like it is getting bigger. So I do want to go see a dermatologist and get things checked out, but it's flat. So I think that's good. But anyway, I love my freckles. For those who don't know, my sister's a redhead. She's like a ginger. You know, she has red hair, freckles, blue eyes. We're half sisters. But yeah, I definitely think like maybe I have the redhead gene, you know, somewhere deep within me. So I love the freckles, but I usually use this foundation every day. It's by Juice Beauty. It's vegan, blah, blah, blah. And it's got SPF 30. And that's why I wear it. Like anytime I leave the house, I try to put it on just so that, you know, just for the SPF. But I was like, let me try something a little lighter. This is actually SPF 40. It's by Ilia Beauty. I've never really used their stuff. I think I used a lip product from them once. But it's also vegan and, you know, all the things. So let's see if this is light enough to show my freckles. I guess I'll just do this. But yeah, so, okay, money on YouTube. I'll just do like a couple to start. Like 3. Oh, I think I was supposed to shake it too. Oops. Okay, so yes, I made $900 on YouTube this month, which I don't want to sound ungrateful for, but just to give you a little bit of context, like I think my highest month on YouTube was around $8,000. And I would say my average for many years, like I would say at least like 2 to 3 years, my average was like maybe like 3,000, you know? So it's been a significant dip, and it's not just because my views have gone down and content changes and all that, which is valid. Like if it was just like, oh, I haven't been making as much videos and I've been experimenting more with video types, I would just take the L. But there was actually just something, there was like a change in how ads were paid out. I also think it has to do with YouTube Premium. I think more people using YouTube Premium means less ad rolls, you know? And I say that because even back when I was getting like 500 to 700 views a video, I was making at least $1,000 a month. And now I'm like getting way more views in the grand scheme of things. And I'm struggling to make 1K a month on YouTube. And so I don't say any of this to make anyone feel bad for me. I like this. I like this level of coverage. You can still see my freckles. I do like putting a little under eye concealer on, so I feel like that might cover them up. So we're gonna have to get creative. Yeah, I don't say that to like make people feel bad for me, like, but it is just something to be aware of if you want to be a YouTuber. This is why I don't recommend only relying on YouTube ads. You know, once you reach the monetization program, I think a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you know, like I've made it. But it's like, for most people, $900 a month, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's like, what, like a third of my mortgage or something. But, you know, you still got a ways to go if you want to also eat and, you know, have lights on in that house. I did the concealer a little closer to my under eye than I normally do. Like normally I bring it down in a V shape. I feel like that's good. But yeah, multiple revenue streams. So that's actually what this webinar is that I'm teaching tomorrow. If I only relied on YouTube ads, I would be out of business by now for sure. But also on that front, like I feel like I need to really try a little harder with YouTube. I mean, I think some things are a little out of my control. Like I said, some things with the ad platform changed and YouTube Premium and all that. But I also think like I need to just be doing things more. Like I filmed this video all about my divorce. Basically like a year, it's been like a year since I told you guys about the divorce. And so I wanted to film a video just kind of like sharing what I've learned and all of that. And I'm just so afraid to post it. And I don't know why, because, you know, I talked to my ex-husband about it a long time ago and he was like, post whatever you want. I don't care. I don't know if he was just mad and didn't want to talk to me and that's why he said it. So maybe I should like just double check with him because we are in a better place nowadays than we were early times. And I don't say anything bad about him. I literally am so protective of him still. So it's more of just like, I don't want people to think I'm like milking my life for views, even though like it is my life. So this is what I've been using for my eyebrow because it doesn't have this certain type of wax in it, which bothers my eye condition. That I would prefer like an eyebrow pencil, but honestly, I like it because it does give like a more natural soft look and I already have thick eyebrows. So I'm really just bouncing between makeup and everything else. Okay. So yeah. I don't know. I just feel so like I know the things that will get me views because when I announced that I was getting a divorce, that video got good views and I didn't even put divorce in the title. If I put I'm getting a divorce, it would have gotten so many views. And I'm like, Latasha, just do what you have to do to make your money. But I don't know. I don't want to feel like a pathetic clickbaiter, but that content really helps me. You know, it really, especially, you know, when I was getting a divorce, like, thank goodness for those people who are open about that stuff. And so it's like, I don't know. I just think that's a part of just being a creator, right? Is like sharing your life. So I shouldn't judge myself for it. It's my story. It's my life, you know? So I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to post that video or not because it's basically edited and it'll probably do numbers. It'll probably bump that paycheck up next month to at least hit 1,000. It's now almost 2 p.m. and I'm gonna get on a mastermind call with Dee's group. His group's called Undeterred. I'm in the mastermind. I'm not gonna be able to stay the whole time because I have a coaching call at 3:30. They're like 2-hour long calls. So I'm just gonna probably stick around for the first 30 minutes to 60 minutes. And that way I'll have time to prep and all that for my call. But yeah, it'll be good. I don't really have much going on. Like I don't really know what to say. I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of hang out and maybe help people and maybe think of a question on the call, but let's get to it. It'll be good to see everyone. Hello. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I caught that. I just did an Instagram story for my webinar. I'm doing all the things. Okay. When you are trying, come on, close. When you are trying to get butts in seats. I hate that term, but you know, when you're trying to get butts in seats, you got to pull out all the stops. So I did an Instagram story. I am now going to actually record some quick and dirty videos, just like I did yesterday promoting my course inside of my group. I have these course catalogs basically in my school group. So school group is free. You join and why did my mind just completely blank out? I want to create some like welcome posts to tell people, hey, number one, here's how school works. And then number two, here's how you can buy stuff from me, because that's the goal of this video, right? Is maximizing our income. And so I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I was kind of waiting until I felt like perfect, you know? I was waiting until I felt like perfectly beautiful and I curled my hair and I had a cute outfit on. Honestly, I feel kind of cute right now, if I'm being honest. My hair is just straight and flat and I have minimal makeup on, but you know what? It's sunny. I feel all right. And honestly, I feel like sometimes this is the more approachable and more accessible version, right? Like people maybe don't want me to be in a blazer being like, hey guys, I want to sell you some stuff. They just want to hear, that was creepy. Jump scare. They probably just want to hear from, oh, the sun left. It's back. Okay, we're going to record a quick little video. Why am I like this? Bye. I'm sorry this vlog is so boring, but I'm just spiraling a little bit. You guys know the like feeling of, you know, if you've spent a lot of money and you're afraid to check your bank account or your credit card statement, which honestly, I'm afraid to check my credit card right now because I feel like I've just been buying so much random shit. But anyway, you know that feeling? That's how I feel about my YouTube videos. Once I upload them, I try my best to not look at my channel page until like, you know, 2 weeks or whatever, because I don't want to see how few views they have. And I just looked and I don't really know what people want anymore. Is it just that people aren't using the internet anymore? Yes, I know part of it is my fault. I don't need people to like tell me. I'm honestly not really looking for like advice about my content because I know I could be doing better in terms of like, you know, the marketing stuff. But like the thing is, the marketing stuff is not hitting. Like that's the stuff that actually is like 800 views. Like all my vlogs have gotten over 1,000 views. Some of them high 2,000-3,000. Like that's where I'm like, okay, I feel like that's like comfortable for me. I just feel like maybe people are businessed out. And like honestly, me too. So do I just start talking about like random topics and like just keeping vlogging my life? I don't know. I'm spiraling a little bit. So I actually need to go outside. It started raining. Well, it stopped raining now. I was going to take a walk, but it's like going to be all wet outside. So I think I'm just going to go for a drive. I'm like trying to figure out like what I could do that would not be spending a bunch of money. You know what? I just remembered I have a bag of donations in my trunk for Goodwill. So I'll see if it's within donation hours and I'll drop that off. And then I need to pick up like some fruit or something. I need snacks. Yeah, well, let's go do that. Listen to some music. Come home, make some more money, hopefully. I've got like some invoices, some travel invoices I need. I'll just tell you what I'm going to do because it's boring. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to show you. I have a travel invoice from Atlanta that I need to send. I just forgot about it. It's like probably going to be like $400 or something, but it's $400. I also published that little course page on my free community. So I'll press publish on that. I think I already did actually, but yeah. So those are my money-making activities for today so far. Otherwise though, I have not made any money, just my YouTube payment. Oh, I mean, grateful for it, but like hopefully tomorrow, you know, we sell some stuff. I need to prepare my slides for tomorrow, actually, when I get home, too. I'm looking at my webinar signups right now. We've got 102. So we started at 19 yesterday. We're at 102. That's good. Got to keep momentum, though. Honestly, I might send an email tonight. I am going to. Hello, 11:56. And I am just getting finishing touches done to my webinar slides, and also adding an order bump to my webinar checkout page. So order bump is like, you know, when they go to the checkout screen, they'll get given a special offer, and this I am doing for a one-on-one coaching call. Could add an extra $100 to orders, so we'll see how that goes. And I actually am teaching a class before this, so I didn't really think that through. Wish me luck. I made $199 overnight, so that's good. All right, where do I need to be? What do I need to do? Where do I need to be? What do I need to do? Where do I need to be? Do a little dance before you go live. Hello everyone. How we doing? Sorry if I just scared you. I feel like that, like, I just kind of screamed at you, but let me know where we are tuning in from. Trina is next door in Wisconsin. Hello, Trina. Elise is in New Jersey. Riley's in California. Hello, Crystal from NYC. All right, we did it. Webinar is done. Wait, I need my glasses. Where are my glasses? Webinar is done. It is a gloomy day. All I want to do is go to sleep. I really feel like since I have hair and makeup, I should record a video shortly, but first things first, I actually have a webinar that my accountant is putting on, which I'm very excited about. It's like the state of online business. So we're going to check that out. It's starting in 30 minutes. First, I need to eat something. I have not eaten anything yet. Excuse my messy house. So I'm going to eat an apple. and I'm going to update you on the income, goal. Okay. So I actually forgot last night another order came in. I told you about like $199 order. You guys know I can't say R. Wow. Do you guys also just have like so many emails? Like it's honestly making me annoyed. Like it's not even like marketing. Well, I guess they are marketing emails, but they're just like Photo Bucket. Okay, can we talk about Photo Bucket? They have been emailing me every week for like so long, and I keep pressing unsubscribe and I still keep getting it. Like what's up with that? Look, unsubscribe. Guarantee you I'm going to get a Photo Bucket email again. Okay. So somebody purchased the accelerator, the social media management accelerator. They used a sneaky little discount code though that is expired, and I have no idea how that happened. But honestly, I was just like, So today, before the webinar, I've already made $328 plus $199, $527. And then let's see. So I think I was just looking on the dashboard, just live on the webinar. Yeah, I think that's what it is. 10 people purchased at $299. So that's awesome. I mean, I got 10 more people in the program. That's $2,900. So far we're at $3,500 for the day. Like that's the cool thing. Like that is over. Just today alone, I made up the price of a month-long thing that a client decided to not pay me for. So there is a lot of power in online business. I never say this to, I don't know. This isn't every day. Some days I make $0, literally. But I think when you put your mind to something, you can do it. Let's see, where are we at for my stretch goal? 5,600. That's not bad. 10,000 minus 5,683 is 4,300. And we've got how many more days? Let's just say 8, because like the last day we're not even going to count. So if I can make $539 a day, I can make that stretch goal. I think we could do it, especially considering the doors to this YouTube course do not close until the 28th or 27th. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But either way, I'm definitely going to send out the replay. And typically I see some sales trickle in. But like I said, right now we need a break because it was a lot. I taught my class this morning. I did the webinar. I haven't even eaten and it's already almost 3 o'clock. So let's do that and take a little breather. Also, the person who was trying to schedule that coaching call, did it come through? Yes. So that's actually plus 350. High five, go team. I also just want to say something. First of all, ignore my weird pants. They are too big for me, but they're really comfy. So I almost like wear them as sweatpants now. I have to roll over the waistband. But I do want to say something on a serious note. I feel like this video is a little poorly timed. Like considering I've been reading about how SNAP benefits are potentially going to be cut off because of the government shutdown that is happening right now. And just in general, I feel the economy, it's very hard on people. I feel very lucky in some ways that, I am very, I have my feet on the ground. Like I know people who rely on, bridge cards is what they are in Michigan, and government assistance. And I'm not in la la land. I mean, I think I can be. And sometimes I'm like, come on, Latasha, you're literally crying about, it puts things into perspective. And I just want to say, I realize how lucky I am to be in a position where if I make no money this month, I can still afford to live. I can still afford to eat. I can still afford my mortgage, all of that. That's not lost on me. I know, a lot of people come here for escape and nobody has accused me of being that or anything, but I just have to say it. And I also want to say, if you are somebody like myself who is in a more, privileged position, not saying that means you didn't work for it, not saying you don't deserve it, all the things, but if you are, please consider donating to your local food bank. I am going to be. This actually is a little funny. This is what actually got me to start looking up my local food banks, because I love this brand of rice. It's really easy. And I just picked it up. They're always all vegan. I never even thought to look. And thank goodness I looked at this one. It has chicken stock in it. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I need to make sure like I give this away and don't just throw it away. Not that I would ever, you know, choose to do that, but I think more now than, you know, now more than ever, it's important to just look up for your neighbors, look out for your friends, look out for your employees, whatever. Yeah, that's what I'll say about that. And I am hopefully gonna I want to find somebody with a Costco card who I can mooch off of and go and fill up a cart and donate some stuff. But I just want to say, I understand, like, I'm like, cool, I'm making this video trying to make $10,000 in 10 days and some people can't even freaking eat. Like, how tone deaf, you know? But at the same time, my videos are made to hopefully inspire you to be able to, like, you know, this isn't me like flexing. This is me saying like, I'm just a random girl. Like, you can do this. Like, you know, like there is a lot that's possible with a lot, like not that many resources. My business doesn't cost very much to run. So hopefully it inspires you. I grew up without much at all. I remember shopping at, you know, secondhand stores and going to food banks myself. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm some like, I don't know, some of these influencers, I hate that term, but they just like have no feet on the ground. You know, I understand how hard it is for people out there. And yeah, I just want to make that acknowledgement and hopefully influence you to donate to your local food bank if you are able to. Love you.
Fit exactly into it. You're still going to gain a lot of insights, but I think what'll be even more.
I really wish I could show you guys the colors when I'm driving. It's so beautiful right now, but obviously I'm driving, but it's beautiful. I'm here at Pilates. It's one of those days where I really am not feeling it, but I know I'll feel better after. I've got some errands to run after. Update on the webinar. I think total there were 14 sales that came in. I'm happy. I consider it a successful launch for sure. A successful webinar at least. We've still got like a week to go for enrollments. So I think we're gonna have a pretty full class, honestly, because I already had like 20 people or something from before. So it's going well, but let's do Pilates. We'll run around the corner to my studio after that for a bit. I'll update you on what else is going on.
No common sense when you're crying on the floor. You act like a baby, grinning on the floor. I hate to say.
Wow, guys, love this for me. I just talked seriously for like 4 minutes straight and I was not recording. I'm recording on my phone because my stupid little brain forgot an SD card, even though I brought my vlog camera. I do that. I've done that multiple times now. Luckily, I've never done that with a client here at the studio, but I always bring like a little SD case with many SD cards when I have a client, but apparently I don't care that much about myself. So hello, we're gonna chat again. I came to the studio to drop off some goodies. I've got some card making supplies here. I mentioned in one of my last vlogs that I want to do some like casual creative craft nights here at the studio. And I think the first one I'm going to do is a card making event in November. I got some cool stickers. Some of these are kind of creepy though. Like there's like, I don't know, like eggs. Like who's going to put eggs on their greeting card? Ooh, I like this guitar though. Yeah, I thought it would be cute to do, you know, November, the theme of giving thanks, maybe a suggestion to make a thank you card for your clients, or just, you know, a business bestie or somebody who means something to you in your life. And if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to give a DIY card to, you know, a client or a friend, I did way back, like kind of early in my YouTube journey, I did a Vlogmas episode where I made cards for hospitalized kids. Oh yeah, here's this one. Wonder if this is getting it. I'm just gonna cover this one up with stickers because when I write, it just looks so stupid. I mean, I would be stoked if I got a card with like all the stickers on it because they can probably peel them off and put them on other things. Check that out. Ooh. And that was such a fun activity for me. You know, it was a nice, easy way for me to give back, inexpensive way to give back. And so I thought we could do that, you know, if you don't have anyone else, or both, you know, do one for you and one for them. And then I'll just take care of the shipping and, you know, collect them then. So I haven't figured out a date for sure yet. Maybe it'll be solidified by the time you're watching this. But if you're in Michigan and you're interested, stay tuned. I'll post it on Instagram. Send me a DM if you want me to make sure that I, you know, hand invite you. Oh, I kept you can probably tell a little bit. I kept the Pilates outfit. You guys convinced me. My Pilates instructor loved it too. So I told them I felt like dough. I want to be clear too. When I said I felt like the Pillsbury Doughboy, I didn't mean I felt like, you know, like I had like a bunch of rolls or anything. Like I wasn't trying to body shame myself or anybody else. I meant like the skin color. It's like a weird kind of like flesh color on the band, and it gives me like flesh, like dough. I don't know. But anyway, stop rambling, Latasha. Okay, we're gonna go run some errands and then head home.
I had a dream once, I kept it close.
Okay, since I couldn't show you guys driving, I decided to pull over at a little park. There's a bunch of geese, which geese are like, I love animals, but I do not love geese. I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful it is here. Hopefully I picked up some of the beauty. It's kind of hard to capture, but like, I don't know, it always drives me kind of nuts when people are like, oh, Michigan's so random, or like, oh gosh, it is muddy though. But I mean, look at this. It's just beautiful. Let's do a little grocery haul. Whole Foods for me is pretty much just like novelty foods, I guess, like things that I really can't get a lot of other places. For whatever reason, like for instance, frozen pizzas, which were $4, like such a good price. Normally these are like $9. I mentioned it recently that I had the pepperoni and it was so good. So I just stocked up. These will probably last me like the fall, you know. Here's another lazy meal hack for you guys. Frozen rice. It's lazy, I know, and I do have a rice cooker. But honestly, like if you just want a quick meal, or especially for like a single person, I find like, I don't know, I gotta make like half a cup of rice or something. Otherwise it like goes to waste. Anyway, this is good for individual portions and it's just really, really easy. I did get some Banza pasta. These are new. I don't really do a lot of the mock meats, but I saw a sheet pan meal idea that I wanted to try with sausages. You like cut it up and then just put a bunch of veggies on the sheet pan and like olive oil and some like seasoning. So I thought these would be good. I got curry. This is again another really easy, like this plus some veggies, easiest dinner. Tofu, you know, really easy. I got 2 jars of that. And then I like these. But lastly, I got vegan marshmallows and Cocoa Crisps and Rice Krispies, because you already know what I'm gonna make. This weekend, actually, Saturday, I am going to a Halloween party and I like to bring a dessert, something vegan to share. Last year I made these really delicious pumpkin muffin type situations, but honestly, I'm just like not feeling a full baking situation. Rice Krispies are super easy. I think I'm gonna go back out and grab a coffee. I was kind of jamming, vibing. How old am I? But yeah, I was kind of grooving, vibing, jamming to some tunes and didn't really want it to end. Yesterday I was honestly, I stopped vlogging because I was just in a honestly really bad place mentally towards the end of the day. I was, you know, I had a very successful webinar and it felt like this great relief and release, I guess. But I honestly started to get a little bit sad because, you know, my old routine when I was partnered would be to celebrate, like go out to dinner afterwards and like really have a true kind of release from work. And I don't have that anymore, obviously. And I'm not, you know, asking anyone to feel bad for me because I could have that if I really wanted to. And certainly there were like people I could have called, family, friends, former lovers, whatever. But I just like, I don't know. It was just one of those moments where I was like, wow, this is cool. And like, I also could have went out to eat by myself. And I don't mind going out to eat, but honestly, I feel like going out to eat post-pandemic is just not the same. Like, I like to support small businesses, so I still go out to eat, but it's just like, I feel like, you know, food costs have went up, and so quality has gone down, I think, and also a lot of people just, I feel like human behavior really changed post-pandemic, and so service isn't as good. So whatever, I'm just like, I don't really want to do that, so I'll just go to bed. I literally went to bed at like 8:30. I mean, I didn't go to sleep, but I just like laid in bed and scrolled Reddit and listened to podcasts. I don't know. And I was just kind of in a bad headspace, but I read something recently that was basically saying, you know, if you get in those moods, like at night, if you notice you're very self-critical, self-loathing, like very negative, very depressed, go to bed. Basically, go to bed, sleep on the topic, because you're going to feel differently in the morning. Because I guess something about our brains, I definitely get like that. Like the kind of like anxious fight or flight activates in my brain at night. And I'm like, oh my gosh, everything is critical. Everything is, you know, I'm gonna die alone. Like that's literally like last night. I'm like, I'm 34 and I've been single for a year, not even like, you know, been divorced for a year. And because I had a successful day at work, but I didn't have anyone to celebrate it with, that means this is it. You know, your shot at love is over. Like, I don't know. I just, waking up, I'm like, that is crazy talk. Like that is that's just doesn't even make sense. But anyway, this is why I have a therapist, number one, and I'm excited to talk to her because I do want to talk about that, about like, maybe that's just my anxious brain. Like I'll go from being like, I really need time alone. And then other times I'm like laying in bed at 10 o'clock at night by myself. And I'm like, the clock is ticking, you know, like I need to figure the rest of my life out. And I feel like, how can I find a healthy balance of those two? Like that's what I want to work on. But anyway, all this to say, I'm going to go treat myself to coffee because I didn't treat myself to dinner. I really don't need to buy coffee, but I was enjoying the drive and listening to music. Going to go get some coffee, going to stop smacking myself in the chest. And then I'm going to edit my video for tomorrow until therapy at 4.
Though I got no money, no, 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 I am rich. Isn't it funny, though, looking back, all I see is signs.
All right, so we are attempting a little enchilada casserole. It's gonna be quite janky, if I'm being honest, because I'm just kind of throwing stuff together, but I don't know, do I put enchilada sauce like on top as a part of the layers, or do I mix it in with my bean and onion and pepper situation? That's what I'm not really sure about. I think I'm gonna mix it in. I put these Siete Ranchero beans, which are so good. They're like a refried kind of pinto bean situation. They already have spices like chili, onion, chipotle and stuff. And then I really wish that I had whole black beans. I'm so shocked that I don't. I just sauteed onion, green pepper and red pepper, ranchero beans, and then I'm gonna put Mexican cheese, Daya cheese. I used to hate vegan cheeses, all vegan cheeses I used to hate. Honestly, they reformulated it with oat cream. And it is so tasty. I mean, it's still not incredibly healthy. That's my critique about it. It's kind of high in sodium. Like there's not really much, I guess there is some calcium in it, but yeah, so I guess there's that. Is regular cheese good for you? I don't know. It's more for the taste. So let's layer this up and see what happens.
But now I'm the cool kid, all weird, not chasing superficial things, that's clear. Ooh, I've got cool friends, ditch trends, they always see through them. That's why I am rich. Though I got no money, no, 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 I am rich. Isn't it funny, though?
Morning. It's 11 a.m. and I am about to get on a mastermind call. I do a lot of masterminds, and this is something that it's helpful to my business. Honestly, in the year ahead, I think I need to cut some of them down. This is one that I really love. Hi, vlogs. Happy Friday, but also good night. No, it's like 4 o'clock, but I'm about to lay down and take a nap. My eye is hurting so bad. So I was up late last night editing my podcast, and then I got up early to finish editing my podcast. And I typically don't have meetings on Fridays, but I actually had 2 meetings today. I had that mastermind. It was made up because one of the gals was traveling. And then I had a meeting. I'm kind of like helping a coaching client with his team organization and stuff like that. So I met with him. So it was actually a long Friday. And yeah, my eye is like really hurting because I stayed up late. So I'm gonna lay down to take a nap and just have a really, I think, pretty chill night. Some good news. I got accepted for a brand deal. So I have to come up with some concepts for that over the weekend. I'm going to be doing some work. I'm preparing for this cohort that's going to be launching tomorrow by the time you're watching this. So officially last call if you want to join the YouTube Creator Accelerator. We start tomorrow. Would love, love, love to have you. I think it's going to be a really good group. The people whose names have come in, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to have them there. So join us. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some prep for that over the weekend. I also have like a little friend hang on Sunday. And tomorrow. Oh my gosh. I've got a lot I got to get done, but I need a nap and I think, a little bit of a chill night tonight. So maybe I'll vlog next week, but I think this is it for the work that's being done. Yeah. Wait, I do have to like update you on the money aspect though, because that was kind of like the point of the vlog, right? So I'll put the exact numbers up on the screen right now. I think I am at like 7,500 that I've made in this little sprint. For the next week, that means I basically need to make like $350 to $400 a day, I think, which I think is definitely doable if I don't take naps like I'm doing right now, because today I don't think I've made any money so far. So we'll see, but hopefully this was encouraging and inspiring that like host a webinar, host a launch, relaunch, repackage, like it still absolutely works if you work it. So feeling encouraged by that.